and welcome back to another Football Commentaries live stream. We are here for the game in Paris for the second leg of the Champions League round of 16 tie between PSG and Barcelona. And after Mbappe's masterclass back in Spain, PSG have 4 away goals and a 3-goal lead on Barcelona, who will have to replicate a miracle like the one back in 2017 when they won 6-1 back at the Camp Nou against PSG, who were back then managed by Unai Emery, and Barcelona were managed by Luis Enrique. But for PSG, they are without Neymar and Moise Kean, but they do have Angel Di Maria back, who is on the bench, who could respark the rivalry that he experienced against Barcelona when he was at Real Madrid. Barcelona will need all the firepower up front to perform on a night where Barcelona's season could be defined tonight, as they are just trailing to Atletico Madrid in La Liga. Barcelona have not won this competition since 2015, and PSG only got to their first final against Bayern Munich in 2020. Will PSG see out this huge advantage they've got, or Barcelona rewrite history once again? We are here for the second leg of this game. I really don't know what to expect, to be honest, because you've got PSG who've got a lead to protect, and you've got Barcelona who have got ground to make up. So what happens? Do PSG go for more goals to try and implement their lead and kind of use that in a positive way of, we've got the lead, we can kind of have a few more risks? Or do they sit back and think of holding the lead and just protecting what they've got? And they are at home, they are at the Parc des Princes today, which has been their stadium since 1974 when they were founded. Obviously no fans, but I think a home advantage is always key. No fans or fans. The lineups are out, as you can see, to the left and right. Barcelona sticking with a 4-3-3, same as PSG as well. But I'm interested to see how we go for today's game. If we talk about officials as well, it is all English. Anthony Taylor is the referee, with Gary Beswick and Adam Nunn as his linesmen or assistant referees. Full official is David Coote, and VAR is Stuart Atwell, and assistant VAR is Paul Tierney. So full Premier League rollout for the officials today in this Champions League game. We've also got Liverpool playing RB Leipzig as well, and we'll keep track of that game to see if anything happens. And obviously this is our main focus today, this game. But we will also keep a look on the other games just in case. Obviously yesterday, if you saw it, it was a mad game between Juventus and Porto. Porto coming out, I'd say, deserved winners in the end. They battled it out and they got the result they needed. And then Dortmund as well surpassed Sevilla in the round of 16 to book their place in the quarter-finals. We're going to find out 2 more quarter-finalists today. And if you are wondering why on earth I have put Barcelona in a yellow kit, it's because they're in their different strip. I think it's their away strip. I know they've got an away strip and a third shirt. The third shirt, I think, being a full black one, and this one being yellow with red stripes. And PSG in their usual home kit. But for teams, not much has changed since the first leg. The only change for PSG is that Draxler comes in for Moise Kean, who's currently out due to COVID. He contracted the virus last week. And then for Barcelona as well, PK has not been able to return from his injury that he was playing with against PSG in the first leg. Mingueza comes in for him, and other than that, no other changes for Barcelona as well. So one change apiece. The bench is just below quite a heavy, hectic bench, because in the Champions League you're allowed up to, I think, 11 or 12 players on the bench. So the teams do like to bring as many players as possible. So yeah, we're about to get underway though. PSG will have to defend first because Barcelona will start with the ball, kicking from right to left. PSG left to right. Let's hope for a Champions League classic. Barcelona have been in this situation before, maybe not with 4 away goals against them, but they have been in the situation where they've had to claw back at least 4 goals against PSG. It'll be a miracle. It'll be quite special if they can pull it off, but you can never doubt Lionel Messi and co. Just waiting for the players to kick off. I think the referee's waiting for the clock to hit 8 o'clock, I'm presuming. We're still just 1 minute to it at the minute. I'm presuming it'll tick over in a couple seconds' time, and Anthony Taylor will blow the whistle in this highly anticipated second leg. We've just ticked over 8 o'clock UK time, PM. Obviously, different areas will be different times. And there we go, Anthony Taylor blowing the whistle. Ball being played back to De Jong, over to Pedri, down the left to Alba, back to Longley. Barcelona have the ball, keeping possession as well. And the game is well underway. It's interesting here, De Jong sitting in a deeper position for Barcelona. He could be used as part of a back three. They have been using the 3-4-1-2 Barcelona recently, so they could definitely use it again. And De Jong has been used a couple times this season as a centre-back, as he's had to put in a slight challenge against Icardi because Longley misplaced a pass. But Busquets wins it back for Barcelona, tries to complete a 1-2 down the right-hand side there with Dest. And he's been taken out by Kurzawa at the halfway line. And a free kick for Barcelona. It does look like, to me, a back three for Barcelona. It looks like Dest is going to push further forward. Yeah, that's definitely a back three. De Jong's at the centre of the three centre-backs with Jordi Alba and Dest as wing-backs, as Jordi Alba's been brought into the game, lays it down into Griezmann in the final third on the left-hand side. The Frenchman, not got many options, tries to go back to Alba, picked up by Draxler, plays it forward to Icardi, first time touch, looking for Verratti, but only found the man himself, Lionel Messi, for Barcelona. They now have the ball again. They've got it to Mingueza, Oscar Mingueza, that is. Yeah, De Jong playing in a back three, can do it. He has played there a few times this season. Frenkie De Jong. Pedri, Griezmann first time, pass back to Longley, formerly as Sevilla. Pedri to Messi, drifted inside, completes a 1-2 with Pedri, tries to get ahead of the PSG defence. It's been tackled though in the end, and Keylor Navas has been given the ball to clear. It's Mingueza who heads it back forward, only as far as Verratti, into Icardi, over the top ball, down the left hand side of PSG for Kylian Mbappe, one-on-one with Mingueza. What can he do? Plays it forward towards Verratti, who's got room to try and pull it back towards Draxler. Good recovery defending from Mingueza, and PSG win a corner kick. Mbappe there, got him behind, threaded the ball through to Verratti. In the end, I think the Italian took a little bit too much time, and Mingueza did have time to recover himself. We've got a 2-2 prediction as well in the chat. We'll have to see. Obviously, that definitely won't be enough for Barcelona. They need to score 4 today, Barcelona. As PSG swing this corner in, Marquinhos gets a strong head on the ball, and he loops it well over the bar, and a goal kick it is. But I like to believe in football is if the other team can score 4, why can't Barcelona? PSG could, Barcelona have the credentials to do it as well. Just want to see how that plays out, which Frenkie de Jong has it for Barcelona. Interesting with a back three, Pedri and Busquets playing alongside each other in midfield. As it is Busquets here, gets into Messi, who keeps it in, but he's been challenged, and it's been given to Kylian Mbappe, who tries to take on Busquets and Mingueza on the left-hand side. Not quite got past Mingueza. Good strong tackle by the centre-back, 21-year-old. He's got more defending to do in Mingueza against Mbappe, but instead of winning the ball this time, he's tackled him quite strongly. He's committed a foul, kicks the back of Mbappe's right leg. A little bit aggressive there by Oscar Mingueza. Did come on in the reverse game. He was substituted on for Serginho Dest, who had a horrid game against Kylian Mbappe at the Camp Nou, but he's going to be playing as a wing back now. I will have a look at your comment in a minute. I'm just going to see how this plays out, because I don't want to half go to it and then cut out and go to the game. But it is Julian Draxler who is in today for Moise Kean in this leg. Can he supply an assist? He's already got 4 this season in all competitions. He swings the ball in, flipped on by Idris Gueye, and again, a bit like Marquinhos' header, a little bit too much on it, and he loops it over for a goal kick. A lively start. Barcelona really need to get some attacks flowing. I feel like they need an early goal, and they could get it here with Jordi Alba's ball over the top to Ousmane Dembele. Takes on Kurzawa nicely, takes out 2 PSG players down the byline, needs to pull it back. He does do so to Lionel Messi. Takes a bit of a heavy touch, gets the shot away, blocked by Marquinhos, and away it goes for a throw-in. I always look forward to your streams when I am school bursting. I love to hear that. I absolutely love to hear that. That's why I like doing it, when I get a little bit of a group, into the streams. So I'm very glad that you're excited to watch the streams. I mean, it gives me motivation to do better and improve and to do more. So I do very much appreciate that. Serginho Dest on the right hand side has it for Barcelona. Busquets over to Messi. So I want to try and sustain a little bit of pressure here. Back over to Busquets. Griezmann on the right hand side. Dest, Griezmann, first time ball to the edge of the box to Busquets. Dinks it over towards Jordi Alba, but it's Florenzi to cut it out and head it back to Keylor Navas, who can collect with both hands for PSG. And he looks to send away Mbappe quite quickly, but it's De Jong to intercept with the head. Cool play from Frenkie De Jong. And gets it to his Dutch teammate Dest, who takes it past Verratti, enters the PSG half, and he's going to look to keep running past Kurzawa as well. He's got the pace, the American. Pulls it back to Ousmane Dembele. Edge of the box to Messi. Over to Alba, who's in the box. Needs to find the right pass. Can't quite do so. It's been blocked off by Florenzi, but will fall back to the Spaniard fullback, Jordi Alba. Over to Pedri. Chipped ball into the back post where Dest looks to win a header. Kurzawa takes no risks. Heads it behind for a corner. I apologise. Dest is Dutch. I always get him confused. Serginho Dest. I mean, he's American, sorry. Exactly. There's the confusion. He's American. I think he has Dutch heritage, but he is American. He has played 5 games for America. That is my fault. I always get confused, like I just shown. Corner, kick, Messi, near post, Busquets flicks on again. 3 headers now, 2 for PSG, 1 for Barcelona, where the players just applied too much power onto the head or couldn't quite get the flick on they wanted. Busquets was looking for a slightly less thick flick on, but too much of his head made contact with the ball. It went for a goal kick as they've lost already. PSG try to play out from the back. Keylor Navas looking for Layvin Kurzawa, the left back for PSG. Straight out of play it went. Front to Busquets. Messi. Just back to Mingueza now. Frenkie De Jong. Longley to Alba. Inside towards Griezmann. Marquinhos gets there, but it falls to Busquets, who frees through Ousmane Dembele. Gets there ahead of Kurzawa, and he's taken down by the left back. And that'll be a booking already, and an early booking for Layvin Kurzawa. He's got to be careful now, because he's going to have Messi, Dembele, Dest, Griezmann all running at him. So he's got to be careful. He's on thin ice, the left back. And it's a dangerous area, especially for Messi, to try and pull back an early goal for Barcelona. I think Ousmane Dembele was just onside from the ball forward by Busquets, and around 25 yards away from goal. Dangerous position here for Barcelona with the free kick. Completely taken out there, Ousmane Dembele by Kurzawa. A little bit naughty that from the former Monaco player Kurzawa. But this is Messi range if I've ever seen it. Keylor Navas needs to try and defend this if he can. He's only ever got the 2 clean sheets against Barcelona, 1 in 2017. This is his 15th appearance against Barcelona. He's only ever won 4 of those games, but he's got to deal with a Messi free kick, and we know what Messi's like from set pieces. He could get his 25th goal of the season in all competitions if he is able to swing this free kick into the back of the net. And Messi, it's prime position for the Argentine. He gets it over the wall and over the crossbar as well. Keylor Navas, the Costa Rican, can see it over the crossbar. No real danger. Got the curl, got the height on it to get it over the crossbar. To get it over the wall, but couldn't get it down to get it under the crossbar. But it is positive from Barcelona at least. They're the team with the momentum and the team attacking in these early stages. As Keylor Navas takes the goal kick. Poor goal kick right to the halfway line where Busquets can pick it up for Barcelona and play it to the right hand side to Serginho Dest. Back to Busquets, a little dink back over to Dest, and can he bring it down? He does with using his strength against Kurzawa. Can't quite play it inside to Messi, and PSG have the ball back as a ball zipped to Draxler by Paredes. Has found Icardi in towards Verratti. Poor ball. Mingueza can intercept, and Barcelona have possession. You do feel like they could do with a goal or 2 just before half time to really pile the pressure on. As Pedri's misplaced touch has been picked up by Icardi, and Paredes looks to find Mbappe. Really poor ball by the Argentine midfielder. And Messi has it for Barcelona. He takes on Paredes and Verratti. Finds Griezmann. Back towards Messi. Deflects towards Dembele, but it's Kurzawa who picks it up. And goes back to the goalkeeper and Keylor Navas. Long clearance up towards Mbappe. Well brought down by Mingueza there on the chest. And Barcelona can play it away. Only as far as Pedri, who again is dispossessed, but also is Icardi by Busquets. And a change of possession again in the game. It's now Barcelona in their own halves with Pedri Over to Jordi Alba. He's got a healthy amount of assists this season. He's already got 11 as he looks to find another one with Dembele in behind. Brings it down in the box and left foot shot down low to Keylor Navas' left. And he's able to save it. And again, I think he was onside there. Well brought down by Dembele, but his touch was good enough. But his shot wasn't. Draxler's giving it away to De Jong. Heads it forward. Straight over to Marquinhos, who clears it up towards Mbappe. But it's been Guiza again to get there first. And Pedri back to De Jong. Barcelona's record in Champions League knockout phase ties in which they have played the second leg away is 4 wins and 9 losses. Not the healthiest of records. They don't want to make that double figures and make that 10 losses. Pedri again's been dispossessed within the midfield. Sakadi who has it. To his left is Verratti. To his left is Mbappe and he'll feed him. Allows Barcelona to get men back though and try and defend as Kazawa's been caught cold there and Messi's picked up the ball and Dest has been given it but can't find Griezmann. PSG again with the ball. Neither team really getting a foot on the ball here. It's Florenzi inside to Draxler, finds Adrissagay. Marquinhos is going to find it back to the goalkeeper. Keylor Navas, clearance again poor up towards the halfway line where Busquets lays it into Messi. Back into Busquets. Messi again. He's got support to his right with Dest and he will use him and he's in the box on the right hand side. Plays it back in towards Messi and behind. Back to goal and Kimpembe is forcing him backwards. But that means he does keep the ball and gives it into Busquets. Back over to Messi on the edge. Does he fancy a shot on the left foot? He does. Blocked by Kimpembe. Falls back to Messi on the edge of the box. He's been brought down. Referee's not having any of it and PSG can break it with Mbappe. Playing a quick 1-2 with Adrissagay. Mbappe down the left hand side. A few step overs and a ball inside to Verratti. He shifts it over to Marquinhos as PSG could look to go towards goal. Right on the edge of the box, and Marquinhos plays it into Icardi. Back heel looking for Draxler. A little nick off a Barcelona player gives it back into the possession of the team in second place in La Liga. And they can break away with Griezmann. Over to Ousmane Dembele on the left. He's 1-on-1 with Kimpembe. Shifts it onto his right foot. Decides to shoot. I think the best chance was a layoff. A little bit greedy. Goes for the shot with his weaker foot. Blazes it over the crossbar and it probably went wide as well. And he had Griezmann and Messi in support. It's not bad support, is it? Them two players, they've got 36 goals altogether, both together this season. And Ronald Koeman isn't happy with the choice of Ousmane Dembele there. They need goals and they need them quick. They can't be sparing chances like that. Icardi can't quite bring it down through pressure from De Jong and Alba has it from the goal kick. Good switch over to Dest, the wing back for today's game. Now with Messi, around 30 yards away from the PSG goal. Shifts it over to Busquets. Now Pedri, signed from Las Palmas in the summer. The young 18-year-old midfielder. He's got 3 goals this season for Barcelona. Alba back into Pedri, who again's lost the ball. About the 4th time he's lost it now, and throwing it is for PSG as he poked it out of play on the Barcelona left-hand side. For anyone who is interested, the next stream is on Saturday. Everton versus Burnley at 5:30. I thought it was 12:30, but it is 5:30. So make sure you're there for that on Saturday. Adrissagay in the right back area. Tries to play it down the line, but it doesn't go any further than Alba, who intercepts away for a throw-in for PSG. Liverpool is still 0-0 in their game. There's another throw-in's been won for Florenzi in pretty much the identical area there as it come off Pedri last. Thrown back to Paredes, who clears first time with the volley. Up towards Mbappe, can't win the first aerial duel against Dest, and he can't win the second. Good defending by the American fullback. Now Busquets into the Spore gap where Griezmann finds himself in. It's Messi, Busquets lays it back into Messi again. Pedri to Lenglet, bringing the ball forward in his home country, Lenglet, in France at the minute. Alba into Pedri, who can find a pass. Just ask over the simple one and the short pass to De Jong, who drives forward with the ball. So Lenglet again, back to Pedri. Just patient play from Barcelona. They don't want to force it and lose possession too easily and give PSG chances to counter-attack. Barcelona have it with Messi. Forward to Griezmann on the edge. Over to Dembele. A flick to the right-hand side to Busquets, who slides in against Kazawa to try and keep it alive for Barcelona, and he does do so. It's with Pedri. dispossessed again, the young midfielder, and they can break away now with Mbappe down the left as he was found by Icardi. A slight jog bringing it forward from Mbappe, a step over to get past Busquets and Mingueza to find a cross all the way across the box, and Icardi didn't quite commit at the front post and he went all the way through towards Jordi Alba, and Barcelona are in possession of the ball once again. De Jong just on the edge of the 18-yard box brings it forward. Busquets. Pedri, who needs to try and keep the ball if he can for Barcelona, who's given it away a few times already in this game. So it's Jordi Alba. Ball across towards Dembele, cut out by Kimpembe. PSG have it on the edge of their box now with Florenzi. Forward to Draxler. Forced all the way to Marquinhos, who clears it towards Icardi. Flicked to Verratti. Headed to Idrissa Gueye. Forward to Verratti, who's in the Barcelona half. Plays it over to Mbappe, who's got room on this left-hand side. 1-on-1 with Oscar Mingueza. Cuts in onto his right foot and shoots. Easy save for the German to Stegen. And Mbappe already sniffing for another goal. He scored a very historic hat-trick at the Camp Nou in the first leg about 3 weeks ago. He will look to replicate some of that. His Dest brings it forward for Barcelona. Messi, who will be looking for a hat-trick of his own, takes on one and a second. He's so majestic on the ball. Lionel Messi finds Griezmann. Dembele. Griezmann. Final third we are with Dest. Griezmann sees a switch on for Jordi Alba and he will find the left back and he can bring it down. He needs support though if he wants to get into the box, and he will do that with a pass to Pedri. Works it onto his left, pulls it back, cut out by Kimpembe, and a corner kick it'll be for Barcelona on the Barcelona left hand side. And there is Neymar in the stands, missing another game at this period of the season. For the last 6 years he's missed the game in the Champions League at this time, which is quite just amazing. As Jordi Alba gets it from the short corner and it's crossed in towards Oscar Mingueza, who is yet to score this season. I don't think it came off the young centre-back last. I think it nicked off a PSG player last as he went to head it. It came off Idrissa Gueye as he's headed it towards goal. And they'll have another corner, so they'll have another chance, Oscar Mingueza. Academy from 2014. Lionel Messi with an outswinging corner just over the head of Longley, and it will go all the way through, but a foul's been seen by Anthony Taylor on a PSG player, and they'll win a free kick. Let's see who was it against. I think it was against Oscar Mingueza, who went to go and head it himself but pushed down a PSG player in the process. But it doesn't matter because Barcelona do have the ball back as Draxler couldn't keep the clearance in his possession. An early Barcelona goal would really spice this up, and they could get it here. Messi through to Dembele, left hand side of the box, shoots across goal. Strong left hand by Keylor Navas, and he keeps it at 0-0 in the game. 4-1 on aggregate. Really big chance. Messi sliding through Dembele. He's had a few of those chances already on the left hand side of the box. He's failed to take that one though in the end. Verratti looks to play it out. Kurzawa, Mbappe to Verratti. He's made an overlapping run on the left. He's got Mbappe also making a run forward. He decides to not use it and try and go across to Draxler. Couldn't feed it through to him. Longley intercepts. And Barcelona have the ball again. So I'm going to look to try and do something that I forgot to do before the stream. So there's Dest on the right hand side of the box. To the edge is Dembele. Messi. Through to, well, tried to get it through to Dembele. Just took a deflection and PSG can bring it away. Again, Dembele looks to be fed through. I do apologise for this. I was going to do it before the game, but I forgot. Oh, no, I've done that wrong. Give me a sec. It is Dest. To Griezmann, who looks offside. He's pulled it back into the box where Marquinhos clears, but it's not being put up by the linesman, the flag. Now with Longley on the edge of the box, stinks it over towards Griezmann, cut out by Kurzawa. The header's gone towards Mbappe, out-strengthened by Mingueza. And Busquets can find Griezmann on the far right-hand side. Now Busquets, over to Griezmann again. Through to Dest. Needs to find the right pass if he can. He's in the box. To the edge to Busquets, back out to Griezmann. Right-footed ball in, headed away by Kurzawa. Back to Busquets again. He puts a left-footed ball in over to Jordi Alba, headed away by Florenzi, which finds Pedri, who nods it down to Busquets, touch to Frankie de Jong, over to Busquets again. Feel like slowly but surely the goal's going to come for Barcelona. Here's Pedri, over to Alba, edge to Messi, first time ball looking for Pedri, gets a touch to Griezmann, works onto his left foot, can't find the pass though, deflects in the sky, and Longley misses out the header on Draxler. Alba's there to try and recover it for him, comes off Draxler last, and a Barcelona throw and it'll be. Oh my days. Well, that needs to be a 4. I'm losing the will to live here. There we go. How was that so hard? It is Messi on the ball for Barcelona. Feeds it through to Alba. Pull back. Again cut out by Marquinhos. And a corner it'll be. First 20 minutes has been full domination by Barcelona. And you would expect that. Who do you reckon has been the best in this game? Well, Barcelona, I don't think there's a team that's been the best. But Barcelona have definitely had most of the ball due to needing the goals. Needed to score 4 tonight. Minimum. As Pedri crosses it in as they work the corner. Too much on it by the young central midfielder. And away it goes for a goal kick for PSG. I definitely think Barcelona will score before half time. But the main question is, can they score 4 to at least try and send it to extra time as if PSG does reply? Does that make sense for everyone, the scoreline? So in the brackets is the first leg. And then obviously the scoring not brackets is tonight's game. It's Mbappe. Can't head it to Icardi. Cut out by Busquets. And Mingueza now has it with Frankie de Jong, who won the penalty in the 25th minute for Barcelona in the first leg to put them ahead. We can't forget. As he got the ball from Alba. And Alba has it forward to Griezmann. Flicked over to Busquets. Dest has got a lot of room on the right hand side and he will put it into his space there. Busquets, it's now with Dest, enters the box, goes around Kazawa, has the shot off the crossbar. I think it's saved by Navas. And a throw and it'll be for Barcelona. What a save from Keylor Navas. It was a powerful shot by Dest. I thought he'd pull it back. Went for the shot, and how close was he? He was very close because he hit the crossbar. Throwing with Jordi Alba. Thrown into Dembele. It's only a matter of time before a Barcelona goal, I'm sure of it. Mingueza forward to Busquets. First time ball around the corner towards Dest, who's just crashed the crossbar. Plays it forward to Busquets, who's made a run in behind. Plays it back to Dest. Tries to go on the outside. Plays it through to Messi on the edge. Pokes it to Dembele. Tries to backheel it back towards Messi. Cleared away. Leaps in the sky. His long leg brings it down and plays it back to Frankie de Jong. Over to Oscar Mingueza. Only making his 5th Champions League appearance. They've all come this season. As the ball's been again played through to Dembele, who's got there first, left-hand side of the box. Plays it through to Messi. Just misses. Too much on it. He was stretching, the Argentine. And it just went beyond him. But it's been picked up by Dest towards the corner flag on the right-hand side. Busquets inside to Pedri. Clipped over to Alba. Inside to Messi, who I think's onside. Looks for the overhead kick as it flicks up. Straight into the hands of Keylor Navas. Not enough on it. So soon until the first goal's coming. This is ridiculous. Messi and Barcelona have been all over PSG. And if they could maybe just squeeze 1 or 2 goals in before this half, we could have a game on our hands. But the chance there before with Dembele, just pulling it back across. But other than that, can we just talk about Keylor Navas' save on Dest's shot? So powerful. As they've lost the ball again here, PSG. They've won it here, Barcelona, in PSG's half. With Jordi Alba back to Pedri. Busquets 1-2, finds Pedri again, tackled, but it falls to Busquets, thankfully for Pedri. Long way to de Jong. To be fair, Barcelona's record against League 1 or Ligue 1 teams in 2-legged games are 5 wins and 3 losses, so they have got the upper hand in that record, but it's looking like they might lose this one in the grand scheme of the 2 legs. But who knows? You can't write off Barcelona. It's Dembele. Can't quite find Dest on the 1-2 and Verratti wins it on the edge of the box. It's Mbappe back inside to Verratti. Back over to Mbappe. Too much on it, but that doesn't matter because he's going to win a free kick. As he's been pulled back by Minguiza. He's been punished with a yellow card. A little bit harsh, I'd want to say there on Oscar Minguiza. To be fair, he's not looking at the ball and he's gone right across his neck and pulled his shirt. That is ridiculous. That is the most yellow. That's the most yellow card challenge I've seen. I do apologise. Obviously, when they show an angle of him running at like a camera and then seeing him literally look at Mbappe and not even look at the ball once, I think that tells the full story. But they've got a free kick on the halfway line on the left hand side. PSG. Given to Paredes. Through to Mbappe. Caught out again by Minguiza. Was just booked. He's leading the protest, Minguiza, of how that probably shouldn't even be a free kick. But the PSG players are asking for a second yellow. But he's not going to do that yet, Anthony Taylor. He's just booked the young centre-half back. He needs to be careful now. He's one more challenge away from a red card now. Definitely was a foul. Tackled Mbappe from behind. As Verratti has it just about 10 yards further forward than the last free kick. Plays it forward into the box to Icardi, who can't quite bring it down. Minguiza heads away for a corner. I think he was looked to playing it back to Ter Stegen in the Barcelona goal, but inaccurate. And this is a chance for PSG to add a goal. You've got to remember, if PSG score, that doesn't change what Barcelona need to do. Barcelona will still have to score 4 to stay in this tie. Ball's been swung in, headed away by Albert at the near post as he missed Marquinhos. It's over to Verratti. To Paredes. Marquinhos, Paredes. Into Draxler, who's on the half turn and can bring it forward as he looks at goal. Into Kazawa, all the way across, looking for a card in the 6-yard box. Stegen's there to collect. And that attack is over. Stegen was on his feet there, ready to collect, and he had to be called upon. The German goalkeeper, who's got 24 appearances for his country, as Icardi stayed down as he charged in for the cross there. Wonder if he's injured himself maybe, or he was caught in the process. I'm not too sure. Ball came across. Icardi was running inside. I think he was just trodden on by Longley. Not sure it was purposefully done by the defender, but he took his boot off in the process. So Icardi's got to take both gloves on to put the boot back onto his left foot. As they are checking a potential penalty for this foul. He's just going across Longley and he's just clipped the back of his heel and took his boot off. And he did catch the Argentine, but I don't know if he knew too much about Icardi, and I don't know if he knew too much about catching him. I think he was literally just jogging Longley, and as he's raised his right foot to obviously plant back down, or his left foot maybe, he wasn't even looking at Icardi. I can't see. He might give a penalty, but I just don't think it is. VAR's checked it and he's given a penalty. Oh, I just don't know. He's going to book Longley. I just give up. I just give up with VAR. I just don't like it. He didn't even mean it. Longley, he didn't even see the man come across him. Longley was just running. He's not even seen Icardi and he's just accidentally cut his boot. And Icardi's gone down screaming and crying like a little baby. Obviously, like I said, if PSG score, it still doesn't change what Barcelona need to do. Barcelona still need to score 4 to stay in the game, so it's not going to make too much of an impact. But I think that's harsh, personally. He just doesn't know too much, but that's how I'm going to view it anyway. You might disagree, but it's Mbappe to take the penalty from 12 yards. Mbappe got a hat-trick in the last game against Barcelona. He's already got 5 goals in the Champions League. He can make it 6, and he can make it 4 goals against Barcelona. Can he score his 25th goal in the Champions League? Kylian Mbappe smashes it into the top left corner. It's a perfect penalty, and it's a perfect way for PSG to get a little bit of a grip on this game. They've been dominated for the first half an hour, but that break-up and play of a penalty and being given a chance to score from 12 yards has not been passed up. They've taken it thanks to Kylian Mbappe. And it is Paris Saint-Germain 1, Barcelona 0. But again, like I said, does not change what Barcelona need to do to stay in this tie. Still need to score 4 goals, and it's still a big mountain to climb. Good penalty, sent to Stegen the wrong way. Top left corner, sweet as you like. As we are back underway. Again, if you see the penalty yourself, you might have a different opinion, but I just think it's harsh on Longley. As Dembele's been slipped right through by Alba, beating the offside trap. He's going to keep sprinting. He's going to shoot. No, he's going to cut into his right foot. Oh, what a poor decision. Tackled. Falls to Griezmann, though. Chips it over to Dest in the box. Tackled by Kurzawa. What is Ousmane Dembele doing there? Why is he cutting onto his right foot? Just shoot with your left. As Minguiza takes the ball away from Mbappe. As Barcelona regain possession now of Pedri. I just don't understand what he's doing there. He's on the left-hand side of the box again. Big shock. I've said that about a million times. Should have shot across goal. I know Keylor Navas was equal to his last shot that he did, but you know who knows? He could have scored that one, but he decided to try and cut inside, and it was just a poor decision. Messi will look to try and find his magic as he slips through Dest on the byline. Takes a heavy touch, goes out for a goal kick. I'm not gonna lie. I think when he took that heavy touch, he was hoping for contact off Kurzawa to maybe go down for a penalty himself, but there was no contact there at all, and a goal kick it'll be for Barcelona to have to face now. I think it'll be very hard for Barcelona now to score those 4 goals. Could be completely wrong, and I hope they do it because they make a great commentary, but I don't think it'll happen. Keylor Navas sends it forward, a bit of a better kick there, and it can be headed on by Icardi up towards Draxler, who nods it towards Mbappe, but it's De Jong to just go back to Stegen, who has to take a touch and clear it on the volley towards Dest, who can't keep it in with his head. And I've got for a PSG throw with Kurzawa. It's now with Idrissa Gueye, who's taken off at half-time at the Camp Nou after picking up a yellow card, and he didn't want... Well, Pochettino didn't want him to be sent off, so he brought on Ander Herrera, but he's back in from the start tonight. Verratti over to Florenzi, through to Draxler, poke towards Florenzi again, and he can find Icardi on the edge of the box. Right-footed ball, try to slip through Verratti, intercepted just by Pedri, and Alba can bring it away with a ball forward towards Dembele and behind. Marquinhos will get there first, but just heads it out. Throw in for Barcelona inside the PSG half. Dembele throws it into Pedri. De Jong. Busquets on the halfway line. Over to Longley. Drilled in towards Griezmann, who can touch it towards Messi, who brings it down beautifully. And can lay it into Jordi Alba. Back towards Messi. Cut out by Paredes. Falls to Longley, who finds Pedri. Griezmann on the edge of the box. Slips it through to Dembele, who's got to score right at the keeper. Oh, they've all got themselves to blow. I think Barcelona fans have mainly got Ousmane Dembele to blame. He's had about 3 or 4 chances in the exact same position as well. Just inside the box on the left-hand side. And every time he's failed to trouble the keeper, and it's seriously disappointing from Ousmane Dembele. He could have honestly had a hat-trick of his own by now, but he's just not been clinical enough. But they'll have the ball again as the clearance away is not reached Mbappe, as there's going to be a change already. And it's, wow, Oscar Minguiza, who's already been booked early on in the game and was probably 1 foul off getting sent off, because after he picked up his yellow card, he got in trouble again with fouling Mbappe straight away, and they're going to have to replace him for Junior Firpo, who's a left back, but he is going over to that right hand side. He might have to play right centre back in today's game, or maybe right wing back. I think it'll have to be right centre back because Lenglet's left footed and so is Firpo. Not the change you really want to be making within the first half, but it's a reasonable change because Oscar Mingueza was one foul away from getting sent off. So, smart change from Ronald Koeman. They still need 4 goals, Barcelona. Busquets clips it over to Lionel Messi on the right hand side. Multiple run at Marco Verratti. He's going to do that successfully. Glide past him. Now he's against Kazawa and Paredes. Just plays it inside to Griezmann. Over to Pedri. Left hand side is now Jordi Alba. Gets a right footed crossing towards Griezmann, who helps it on into the hands of Keylor Navas. I think Griezmann may have been offside anyway. Let's have a look. Yeah, would have been offside if he diverted it into goal. But he wasn't going to be beating Keylor Navas from that kind of range. And PSG, who have enjoyed 18 clean sheets so far this season, they'll be looking to have one tonight in the Champions League. That would definitely secure their last 8 position in the competition. Dembele flicks it behind towards Alba. Can't quite get it on the end of it. It's Florenzi who gets it to Rodriguez, who's been challenged by multiple Barcelona players, and they've won the ball back to try and attack now at PSG. Pedri over to Messi. Around 25 yards out. He's going to shoot himself. Oh my word! If you need a bit of inspiration, just call up Lionel Messi. He's just pulled out a wonder of a goal. If you put 10 keepers in net, no one's saving that. He's around 25 yards out in the centre of the pitch, just shifts it onto his left, decides to strike it, dip, and a bit of curve. And Keylor Navas, I don't even think he knows what to do. Keylor Navas, the shot comes at him so quickly. He kind of thinks about diving, because it shifts over to the right-hand side of his goal, not really knowing what to do, because that shot has just happened out of nowhere. Ronald Koeman can't believe it. It's 1-1. Got to continue already. Messi on the edge of the box. Gets it over towards Dest in the box. Keylor Navas goes for it. Nudges down Dest, and the referee says no. But that will be checked. Oh my days. What the last 2 minutes. Or minute. That happened so quickly. Literally scored and we were away. What a goal by Messi. Oh my days. Foul on Mbappe as they look to hold it up. As the Barcelona players are telling Anthony Taylor to check the VAR. Frankie de Jong's going to be booked for protesting and getting in the referee's face. A little bit harsh there, I think. What a strike from Messi. That is why you watch the best player to ever play the game. Honestly, that's one of 3 they need. That was unbelievable by Messi. Out of nowhere. Quickly shifts it onto the left, shoots, bit of dip and curve, top left corner. So Keylor Navas went for this ball. Missed it and took down Dest. A little bit soft. I don't think it's enough for a penalty. Oh, he did go into him a bit. Slow motion is a little bit deceiving sometimes, isn't it? There's arguments for a penalty because Keylor Navas missed the ball and took out Dest. 7-2 final score. New trim mate. Yeah, well, new hairstyle, I'd say. I'm going to try it and go for it. 7-2. So that means that'd be 3-1, wouldn't it? It's for a PSG final score. Anthony Taylor. I think the VAR call has gone against Barcelona. No penalty. Did seem a bit harsh even in normal time. Keylor Navas just has to be careful, but that goal from Lionel Messi is absolutely unbelievable. Rocket by Lionel Messi. Absolutely unbelievable. He's now 120 goals in the Champions League as he's one appearance away from 150 in the competition. As Barcelona have won a free kick themselves. It has gone out for a throw-in. I think he's gone out for a throw-in instead, but Barcelona have got the ball moving anyway with De Jong, who's picked up a few bookings for Barcelona in this game so far. Liverpool are still 0-0 against RB Leipzig. That goal for Messi was absolutely unbelievable. That's his Busquets, Pedri, De Jong. By the way, Junior Firpo came on before the left back. He's playing right centre back. So Alba just puts it into the space of Antoine Griezmann on the left hand side. Inside we go to Pedri. Takes away Paredes out of the game and tries to slip through Dembele. Can't quite get there. Good holding off of Marquinhos by... Well, good holding off of Dembele by Marquinhos. You can see it back to his keeper. And 5 minutes before half-time, if Barcelona can just nick one more, and then I think we're really talking in this game. Dembele's had about 3 chances himself to score. Junior Firpo is against Mbappe. Mbappe is the one who brought it down from the clearance from Navas, and he got it to Marco Verratti. Finds Draxler, who's drifted over to the centre of the pitch. And now it's Idrissa Gueye, the former Everton football player, and Aston Villa as well. Played 38 games for Aston Villa. It's Kim Pembe. Over to Verratti. Forward to Kazawa. Good tackle by Dest. And it's now with Busquets. Inside the PSG half. Just has to travel into the Barcelona half just for a split second. And he finds Pedri, who's been clipped from behind and will win a free kick for Barcelona. I really have a sneaky feeling Barcelona are going to do this, you know. I'd love a 4-1 in extra time. That'd be so tense. Busquets sees the ball over to Longley. It's now with Alba. Back to Longley again. Frankie de Jong. Over to Junior Firpo, who's making his 6th Champions League appearance in the competition as Kimpembe tackles Dest. But Messi tackles Mbappe. Good interception on the pass there by Messi, and he gets his team possession again. It's been once again clipped to Jordi Alba on the left, who will sprint forward and play it inside to Dembele. Brings away from Paredes. Pass to Busquets, who now finds Messi on the right hand side. Through to Dembele. Gets onto his left foot. To the edge of the box to Busquets. The strike! Saved by their legs of Keylor Navas. And it deflects all the way to Mbappe, who goes inside to Icardi. Holds it up nicely to Idrissa Gueye. Forward to Marco Verratti. Mbappe's making a run in behind. Will he get on the end of it? He will. He's got the pace on de Jong. Decides to strike early. He's not going to catch out to Stegen like that. And PSG with a very slick counter-attack. Nearly caught Barcelona out there. But not to be. Barcelona are going to come at them again. They could really do with a second goal before half-time. That would make it so interesting, this game. It's with de Jong on the halfway line. Busquets. He's been at the club for a very long time now. 2006. He's been at the club since. 616 appearances now today. He's giving it to Pedri. Forward to Dembele. First time ball to Messi. Chests it so elegantly. Back to Sergio Busquets. Clipped over to Dest in the final third on the right hand side. 1-on-1 with Kazawa, who is on a yellow card by the way. Shifts it around him. Looks for the pullback towards Dembele. Intercepted. Then Draxler can bring it away for PSG. As he goes inside to Icardi. Tries to play it forward, but stopped by Barcelona. And it's now with de Jong on the halfway line. Ball forward, looking for Busquets, who's been caught late there by Draxler. And a free kick it'll be for Barcelona. To take it quickly with Lionel Messi. Over to Busquets, who's back on his feet after being fouled there. De Jong. Busquets with Dest again. He's had a lot of better game than he did in that first leg against PSG. Pedri. De Jong. Busquets to Pedri again. Now to Messi. We know where he can shoot from. Anywhere. But he plays it to Alba instead. Pull back to Griezmann, who takes it in his stride. Brought away from goal by the defender, so can't quite shoot. But it's worked its way to Pedri. Pass intercepted and his touch was poor. And PSG have it now with Idrissa Gueye. Over to Draxler, who just holds onto the ball and then plays it forward to Paredes. Mbappe to the right side to Alessandro Florenzi, on loan from Roma. Strides forward, finds Mbappe, looks to hook it over to Florenzi, who made a run forward. Ter Stegen's ready though, on his toes to rush out and collect the ball and set away Barcelona as they are desperate to score before half-time. It's now with Pedri, we're just in the Barcelona half at the minute. 1-2 with Griezmann, back to Griezmann again. Jordi Alba finds Pedri, but Paris have lost 2 of their last 5 games against La Liga clubs at home, where their overall record against Spanish visitors is 5 draws, 8 wins and 3 losses, as Jordi Alba's cross has been blocked by Florenzi. So half decent record against Spanish visitors at their ground. They've won more than they've lost, but they have drew 5, which could be a good result in this game, because that means they would go through. We've got Junior Firpo on the ball for Barcelona. To De Jong, who's going to bring it forward from centre back. Not many options. Goes to Busquets. Firpo right on the halfway line is De Jong still, as they've got a little bit of time to build an attack. There'll be a few minutes added on due to the VAR check for the Mbappe penalty scored at the half-hour mark. Pedri. Alba inside to Griezmann. Brings it forward as we've got 3 minutes added on. Antoine Griezmann in the box. Too much of a heavy touch. Idrissa Gueye can clear. Longley wins the header on Mbappe. No foul there. As Mbappe stayed down, rightly so. Alba. His passes fell to Pedri in the end after being intercepted. Dembele across to Busquets, who fancies a pass towards Messi, cut out. And it falls to a box, but that's a penalty. Griezmann was taken down there. I'll tell you what happened. It kind of happened in a misjointed fashion. That's why I kind of got my words mixed up. What happened was Busquets played a ball in towards Messi. It was intercepted and it was falling back towards Busquets. But it was Griezmann who was going for it before it got to Busquets. And he was caught by Kurzawa in the box and a penalty's been given. From first glances, I thought it was a penalty and Kurzawa has already been booked, you know. I don't know if that'll be another booking, I'm not too sure. But I think it's a penalty. Just looked to play in Messi there in the box, Busquets, and it was coming back towards the holding midfielder, but as it was going towards him, Griezmann tried to just get in there first and maybe try and create a chance of his own. But as he was going for it, he was met by Kurzawa, clipped to the top of his foot. And Anthony Taylor awarded the penalty, and he's going to be told to go and have a look at it himself, like he did the other penalties, to make sure he's made the right decision. Or is he? No, checks over, a penalty. He's not had to look at the monitor, he's just got to check Mbappe, who was fouled as Longley won, or he was injured as Longley went to win the header. They kind of clashed heads a little bit, a shoulder into his head. Nothing too serious though, he'll be okay. Mbappe, I think he was honestly just trying to stop the game, if I'm going to be honest. But the check's over, they're not telling Anthony Taylor to check the monitor, they feel he's made the right decision, and this is massive in this game. If Messi scores this penalty, Barca only need 2 goals. So this is very important. Messi's already scored in today's game. He got his 25th goal in all competitions in this game. He's looking to get his 6th in the Champions League, as he's already scored his 5th today. Lionel Messi, he's got ice in his veins, and he needs to see that through into this penalty. 3 minutes was added on, like I said. We've played 2 minutes 20 of it. This could be a massive turning point in the game for both teams, if it's a save or if it's a goal. Lionel Messi against Keylor Navas, slams it down the middle and it's saved onto the crossbar, and away it goes for a corner. Oh, I don't believe it, the drama. Messi went for power, low down the middle and down the left actually. Really poor penalty. Saved by the knee of Keylor Navas, who guessed the right way, and it was cleared out for a corner eventually. Oh, what a chance. Messi needed to score that. He doesn't usually miss penalties. And in his 10th appearance against PSG, he was looking for his 7th goal. We could have a retake for infringement. This would be drama if it has to be retaken. He was really poor from Messi though. Went for power, didn't really go for accuracy. Kind of went to the left. Oh, it's a corner. No infringement. If they score from this corner, that will be quite funny. Oh, they need to score that, Barcelona. Well, here's Messi. Swings in. Flicked on by Busquets. Off the line by Florenzi. And that's now with Draxler, who needs to try and get rid of it if he can. He'll take it down the left-hand side himself, actually. And go inside towards Idrissa Gueye, who gets there ahead of Firpo. The ball towards Mbappe has been cut out by Frankie de Jong. And the referee has seen enough for this half. It has ended PSG 1, Barcelona 1, 5-2 on aggregate. And we've just had a penalty missed by Messi just before half-time, which would have seen PSG have to really hold on to the lead that they've got, because Barcelona only need 2 away goals if that had gone in. But no. Saved by Keylor Navas. And we're still at 5-2 on aggregate, and Barcelona still need 3 goals going into the second half. Can they do it? I genuinely believe they can do it. That goal, that penalty from Messi, if it had gone in, would have really helped their matter. But it's not gone in. They have to live without that goal and try and go for another one early in the second half. But it's just one of those things, is what if? That is definitely a big what if moment. What if Messi had put that penalty home? Could we have had a different second half? We're going to find out when the second 45 minutes has been played. But it was really a unlike Messi penalty. He scored a penalty in the first leg. A penalty won by Frankie de Jong. This one was won by Antoine Griezmann. And he was just really cool with it, really placing it into the corner. But that time, it was not accurate at all. Just went for power. An easy save for Keylor Navas to make in the end. We stay at 1-1 in the game. Really poor. It's just so frustrating because obviously as a neutral, I love this to go to extra time. And that would have been a perfect chance for Barcelona to go in right before half-time with real confidence. We'll just set them back a little bit. But I'm sure Messi, who scored an absolute cracker, by the way, to make it 1-1. That goal was ridiculous. 25-yard screamer into the top left corner. But the show must go on. And Barcelona must come out in the second half and attack PSG like they have in that half. They need 3. They should have probably only needed 2, but Messi missing that penalty is really poor. I can't believe he's missed it. Keylor Navas making a great save. He's now conceded 30 goals against Barcelona in 15 appearances. That's conceding 2 goals a game. But he stopped it from being 31 goals. He stopped that with the penalty. Unbelievable. Can't believe he's missed that. Out of all the times to miss. Liverpool are also drawing 0-0. I say also. This game's 1-1. That game's 0-0. I can't believe he missed it. Messi, man. I'm not a Barcelona fan, obviously. I'm English. I won't be a supporter like that. But Griezmann, who won the penalty out of nothing, really. The ball wasn't really meant for him. It was meant for Messi. It deflected towards Griezmann, who got there ahead of Kazawa and was clipped and won the penalty. And then Messi, who you'd think would step up and score. You know, now he's got 659 goals for Barcelona in 766 appearances today. He's been at the club now coming up to 21 years. And if there's ever a time they needed him to score, it was then, and he's missed. And if Barcelona do miss out on extra time by 1 goal, they'll be looking at the penalty, saying if Messi had the composure, which is rare to say about Messi. I said he's got ice in his veins and he's one of the coolest footballers, but that time I would say he bottled it, because you just don't take a penalty like that. I'm not saying you don't go for power, but you've got to at least think about the accuracy. He just didn't even think about the accuracy. He hit it as hard as he could, and it was an easy save for Keylor Navas in the end. And that's really disappointing. But like I said, the show must go on, and we're going to have to go into this second half at 1-1 still. See what the next commentaries are, and if we can plan any more. Next Champions League one is, by the way, this time next Wednesday, 8 o'clock. We've got the second rendition of Champions League football, the second leg. Chelsea versus Atletico Madrid on the 17th of March, and obviously before that is Everton versus Burnley at 5:30 on Saturday. But after that Chelsea game on the 17th, I actually haven't got a commentary plan for the week after. So, is it international break? To be fair, sorry about that. Is international football happening? Because obviously we know with COVID, with restrictions of maybe having to quarantine after coming back from international duty, some clubs might not even allow their players to go and play an international game. So we might not even have an international break. Let's have a look. If you'll let me. Have you had a trim? I haven't had a trim. I've had a change of style. That's what I'm going to say. I've had a change of style. I hope you like it. So we do have an international break coming up after the Champions League, but we must have a weekend game surely. So on the 17th. So we're just planning the next commentary on the channel. Yeah, we've got a few games going on at the weekend. Is it FA Cup? Might be FA Cup as well. Oh, it is FA Cup coming up after that. Right, that makes sense. So we've either got Premier League or FA Cup. So we've got this game obviously happening now. Then we've got Everton versus Burnley. And then we've got next Wednesday Chelsea, Atletico Madrid. And then the next weekend after we've either got an FA Cup quarter-final commentary or a Premier League one. Because there's a few Premier League games going on. Because obviously some of the Premier League teams didn't make it into the quarter-finals. That Messi goal, by the way, is unbelievable. If you can try and have a look at that when the highlights come out at the end of the game, he got to. It's unbelievable. That was just just get all my frustration out there. And Messi tried to do it again. Maybe for the penalty, get his frustration out by just hitting it as hard as he could, and it just didn't work. So what options do we have for a commentary? I'm trying to think of the best time. There isn't really a best time. If I'm gonna be honest, there isn't one that really fits in. You know what I might do? I might do Bournemouth Southampton, because mainly that's the only one that fits into the schedule. That'd be 12:15 on the 20th of March. FA Cup quarter final. That's mainly the only one I can actually fit in where it just fits into where I must be. So I'll write that down. Bournemouth. Bit of a derby as well on the coast. That game. So that'll be good as well. Bit of a derby. That's on the 20th of 3rd, 2021. And then what's after that? Then the international break. Then it is the international break. And the Premier League fixtures haven't been sorted yet for after the international break in terms of like who's televising what game. So we'll have to wait for that. So do I do an international game? What international football's on? Because I've not done a international game yet on this channel, which is quite surprising. Obviously, come the Euros, then I will do a few. Let's try and have a look. I just want to know what games we're on, to be honest. There we go. Obviously, I'll have to see which ones are being televised. There's loads of games going on. Oh my god. Usually when it's an international break, and I might do this again, I usually just have a break from commentaries, just to give myself a bit of a restart, and I might have to do that back in school. So my last commentary could be on the 20th of March, and then my next one after that, after a break, will be of the weekend of the 3rd of April, so it'll just be like 2.5 weeks break, which I usually do. But then I think I'm off for Easter during that, so I'll have time. I might have to have a complete break. We'll see. I've not made a decision on that yet, but just to let you know, the next commentary's coming up. Everton Burnley on Saturday. next Wednesday at this time, Chelsea Atletico Madrid, and then on the Saturday after that, so in a week and a half's time, is Bournemouth versus Southampton, FA Cup quarter-final, 12:15. So yeah, they're the ones coming up anyway. In terms of international break, if I decide to do one or not, will be decided in the future. Obviously, you'll be updated. You'll be told if you follow the Instagram, which is football_commentaries. You'll get all updates of which commentaries I do and when. I always post beforehand, so I would follow that if you're interested in keeping. My knee. If you want to keep up to date of which commentaries are coming up. But in terms of the Euros, that will not be when I have like a big summer break. I will be doing commentaries over the Euro period because, great moments are created in international tournaments. If that's the World Cup or the Euros, so I'm not gonna pass up on that opportunity. The second half will be getting underway in a minute or two time. As Barcelona will be coming out roaring, and could they get those 3 goals without reply? Remember, PSG score again. Barcelona will then need will need another 4 goals to go through. So if PSG score again, we've got no chance of extra time. Has to be 4-1 to Barcelona to go to extra time. Barcelona have been all over PSG. They just need to try and take more of their chances. Barcelona, which I have faith they will do. Yeah, Bournemouth Southampton, bit of a derby quarter-final. I think it'll be a decent game, hopefully anyway. Hope it doesn't let me down. Because it's probably not the least exciting because it's a derby, but not the best of the games in that period. But like I said, looking at the fixtures, looking at where I will be and all that, it just fits. That one fits the best, and it is 12:15 as well. So I'm gonna have to be up early at the weekend for that one. For me anyway, early for the weekend for me. I have to get up at 10 to get ready, get up, changed, prepare for the game, all that. Obviously, Championship game as well. I am going to be looking at them for after the international break because, maybe during the international break if there's a League One game on, maybe. Because I've wanted to try and do that, test myself, do maybe a League One game or something. I don't know. I'll have to think about it after. I'm thinking about it now when I should just think about it later. Just looking at the encroachment there for Messi's penalty, but I don't really see much. I know Navas is on his line. But I think the dramatic part about the Messi penalty is the fact that it's been saved by Navas, but it was also put onto the bar by Navas. So, some other times that might have come off Navas and into the roof of the net, but that time it crashed off the crossbar. But they'll count themselves lucky. I think PSG that the Barcelona team haven't scored more against them as PSG players are coming out now. The Barcelona players are already there as Jordi Alba and Pablo Sarabia are having a chat between the two of them. The PSG midfielder and the Barcelona defender as PSG are making a change. Layvin Kurzawa, who has picked up a yellow card and who gave away the penalty, is being substituted for a centre-back, Abdou Diallo. He's played 23 games this season, scored 2 goals in all competitions. He's joined in 2019 from Borussia Dortmund and in 46 appearances. He's already picked up 2 red cards. Abdou Diallo, the 24-year-old defender, not yet to play for the French first team, but he did pick up 13 under-21 appearances. Abdou Diallo, he'll be covering at left back. As we're about to get on the way, PSG kicking right to left, Barcelona left to right. PSG will kick off with Mauro Icardi. We're just waiting for Anthony Taylor to blow the whistle, which we've just had, into Paredes, to the right-hand side to Florenzi, forward to Draxler, and the game is underway again as he's found a ball through to Florenzi and behind. What's a ball by Draxler? He's going to look to get a cross in there. Florenzi deflects off Jordi Alba into the hands of a thankful Andrea ter Stegen. De Jong. Long lay back to ter Stegen in the 6-yard box. Clips it to the right hand side to Dest, who takes a touch down. Can he get past Abdou Diallo? Yes, he can, but can't quite get past the covering Paredes. And it's Kimpembe to Diallo. He does seem to be left-footed. Charging down the left, has the strength on Dest, and looks to cut inside if he can. Getting pressured by Busquets as well, and he gets away from both of them. Great play by Diallo. Mbappe, he's dispossessed on the edge of the box. And Barcelona can clear up towards Dembele, but it's Kimpembe to win the header, and De Jong just flicks it with his head back to Longley. The left-footed centre-back can clear up towards absolutely nobody in the yellow shirt. Paredes has it for PSG, now into Idrissa Gueye. Florenzi lifted ball to Draxler, can't quite bring it down, asking a lot of the German midfielder. And Barcelona have possession with the German goalkeeper. ter Stegen, now 28 years of age, coming up to 29 in April. Busquets on the edge of the box, plays it forward to Frankie de Jong. He's going to charge forward with the ball and slip it through to Dembele. He's one-on-one with Kimpembe, tries to take him on, but the touch off Kimpembe's fell to Marquinhos, but his touch is too heavy and it gives it back to his man Dembele, who finds Dest. Charging forward against Diallo, tackled by the makeshift left back. And it's now Verratti on the edge with Paredes, forward to Mbappe, first time touch towards Verratti, who somehow keeps it in his possession, and Diallo clips it forward down the line, only as far as Firpo for Barcelona. Busquets he's given away the ball to Verratti and clips the midfielder late, and a free kick's been given against Busquets there. Verratti has felt the contact to that foul. Played 73 minutes in the reverse game, picking up an assist. It'll be a free kick for Barcelona, for PSG on the left hand side, as that's handball by Draxler. As the free kick was clipped in towards him. I'm going to get away with that, Draxler. As I've already worked it over to Clement Longley. By the way, these two teams, PSG came into the back of this game from 3 clean sheets on the bounce in all competitions, scoring 8. And Barcelona came into this game keeping 4 clean sheets in all competitions in a row, scoring 10. But no clean sheets today. Those runs end. As Firpo tackles Mbappe as Barcelona lost possession of the ball on their right hand side. You definitely feel like Barcelona, if they need to score 3, they could do with a goal before the 60th minute. They've lost it as Mbappe is asking for the foul as he was pulled back, but not enough for a foul, says the referee, as they've already worked it into Messi. Forward to Griezmann, out wide right to Dest. It's going to be challenged by Diallo, who's used his pace and strength to get back and win the ball as well. Great play by the left back, and he's found Verratti, skips past Busquets. Works it away from Pedri as he brings in Mbappe. Step over and skills past Pedri. He's going to look to get beyond Firpo if he can, but he plays it forward to Verratti, asking too much of him, too much on it. And Barcelona can have possession back with Messi as he's been met by Diallo. Great start to the game, the left back, as Verratti's also lost the ball again. Griezmann, who's been clipped and fouled, and Messi has as well. And there's going to be a book in there, I think, for Idrissa Gueye on the first foul on Griezmann. Free kick for Barcelona. In the competition, they haven't had the greatest of luck in the recent years. Last season, they got to the last 8. In the season before that, semi-finals. Season before that, last 8, and then last 8 again, then last 8 again, until they won the competition back in the 2014-15 season, beating Juventus. That's when I'd say MSN was in their prime. Messi, Suarez, and Neymar. Suarez, obviously at Atletico Madrid now. And another yellow card for Paredes, I think, on the second challenge. Or Messi. There's a lot of work to do, Anthony Taylor. Doesn't get probably this much talking back from English players. It's a lot more done by the European players, the back chatting. English players like to keep it short and sweet with their words they give back to the referee. Busquets has it now for Barcelona, as they've had to work back to the goalkeeper, to Stegen, who has conceded 33 goals this season. Now 34 4 in 30 games. Was captain once this season for Barcelona in the Champions League. I think he was against Dynamo Kiev. Obviously becoming an experienced player now at the club, been there for coming up to 7 years. It's Jordi Alba inside to Messi. First time to Dembele. Pokes it towards Alba, who can just about keep it in on the left-hand side. Messi, Alba. Back to Longley. Inside to Pedri. Back out wide left to Messi. Alba tries to dink it back towards Messi. Deflects back off Draxler to Alba. De Jong. Being chased down by Icardi, but can just play it into Busquets. First time ball to Pedri, who lets it run across his body and play it forward to Alba. Messi. 35 yards away from goal. Just pokes it back to Busquets. Into Messi again. Finds a gap for Griezmann. Dembele, who is on the edge of the box, can't quite find the run of Griezmann in behind. And it's been won back by Mbappe on the left-hand side. He will charge, try and get past Firpo and Busquets. Can't quite do so. They've got the ball off him as a duo there. Firpo and Busquets, as Barcelona look to rebuild another attack with Busquets. Finds Ousmane Dembele one-on-one with Kimpembe. Can he work across the Frenchman? Just goes back to Busquets. Now back inside to Griezmann, who's had a miscontrol, but it's fell fortunately for Messi as he can't get beyond many PSG defenders himself, and they've cleared it away. As far as Longley wins the header back to De Jong. And who now has it, the former Ajax player. Jordi Alba inside to Griezmann. Right-footed ball looking for Dest on the opposite side, but it's been cut out by Diallo. There's now Adrissagay, poor touch, tackle by Griezmann, falls to Paredes. It's been worked back to the Costa Rican Keylor Navas. First time clearance long by the goalkeeper. Can't find Icardi. He will fall to Junior Firpo in the Barcelona colours. Getting his, like I said, his sixth Champions League appearance. Again, only the one start though in the competition. De Jong to Longley. De Jong shows his versatility, being able to play in a 3 at the back. It's Pedri through to Dembele. They've worked it in tight spaces. Dembele gets a pull back through towards Dest, dealt with by Diallo at the back post, and can bring it away from Dest and clears it long. But you just keep knocking at the door, Barcelona, and the chances will come. I definitely think they can get at least 3, but if they can get that 4th is a different story. De Jong, Alba, down the lines, Dembele, he's just peeled out to the left-hand side. Tackled by Florenzi, who keeps it in play and clears it down the line. Back to De Jong as Barcelona look to keep the momentum. Pedri, slowly back to De Jong. Over to Sergio Busquets. Junior Firpo. Messi. It's quite deep on the right-hand side. Goes to Pedri. Risky ball to Longley, who did win the ball ahead of Draxler, and De Jong can now build the attack from the left-hand side with Alba. Griezmann. Pedri. Over to Messi, first time ball to Griezmann, who's on the edge of the box now. Looks to refine Messi, comes off Kimpembe, back to Griezmann. Dest tries to flick it through to Griezmann again. Blocked off, and Gay has it, but he has a heavy touch himself, and Barcelona have it back on the edge of the box. Jordi Alba crosses it across to Messi, and Keylor Navas collects easily. Gets a cross across, that was a bit strange of a line. The main thing is Keylor Navas has it into the hands. As Paredes did pick up a yellow card before, and he'll miss the first leg of the quarterfinals if PSG do get there, and they are on the way. So PSG's pass has been cut out, and it's Paredes' pass who's been cut out, and Barcelona look to bring it forward with Pedri, the number 16. Longley, back to De Jong on the halfway line. Tight space, but he's found Jordi Alba. Forward to Griezmann. Back to Alba again. Busquets offering support. De Jong shifts it over to Busquets again. Forward. Then back to Busquets. Pedri. De Jong. Just a block of PSG shirts as a misplaced pass has gone straight to Florenzi. Now Adrissagay. Draxler. Paredes. Good first time passing here, and they can break away here with Mbappe on the left hand side. Not many options, so he has to slow the game down. Now Verratti to come into play. De Jong pickpockets Mbappe, and Barcelona have it again with Junior Firpo. De Jong inside the Barcelona half, strides forward with the ball and catches Messi off guard, and Florenzi wins it for PSG, but again, a misplaced pass story of this game. It's found Barcelona with possession again with Jordi Alba on the left-hand side, who drifts inside and then goes back on the outside towards Dembele. Just about gets it into his stride, but he's pressured by Marquinhos, who tackles, and it falls to Icardi, who can set away Mbappe. One-on-one with Junior Firpo. Can he cause danger? Mbappe, he's already got one in this game. He's been tackled by a recovering defensive challenger, Griezmann. It's a great challenge as well. Anthony Taylor waves play on because it's a good challenge, and Barcelona look to bring it away with Pedri. Messi over to Griezmann on the right hand side this time. Messi. Dembele too short, but again it's a heavy touch by Idrissa Gueye, and it gives Barcelona the ball again. Needs to work on those touches, Idrissa Gueye. They do need a goal soon, Barcelona. The clock is ticking. They know the task they've got ahead of them. Busquets. De Jong towards Pedri. Misplaced touch. Falls to Draxler. Back to Marquinhos. To Florenzi. To Marquinhos again. Forward to Idrissa Gueye as we enter the Barcelona half. On the right hand side. Over to Verratti on the left. Diallo, Mbappe to Paredes. Now Verratti, back to Paredes again. We've got the assist for the Moise Kean header at the Camp Nou to make it, I think it was 3-1 at the time. Diallo, nice ball inside to Verratti, finds Mbappe, loses control of the ball, and Barcelona again have it back, and they need to move quickly if they want to try and score, with Messi shifting it over to the left-hand side to Jordi Alba. Messi, Jordi Alba. Just no real intent from Barcelona. They've lost the pace of the game at the minute. They need to try and bring the pace back into the game. Busquets over to Dest. Just a bit flat at the minute. Griezmann, who I don't think's offside. Backheels it nicely into the path of Dest, who can just about keep it in on the byline. Pulls it back to Dembele. To Pedri. Walks across on the edge of the box, but it's a goal kick. Play was continued just in case there was any dodgy decision there where Barcelona scored and he was actually still in play. But the ball just went out in the end. Yeah, all the ball went out. Double change though for PSG. They've already made one, and they're going to make two here at once. Julian Draxler is going to be replaced by Angel Di Maria, who I thought was going to start. He has missed the last 4 league games injured, but against Barcelona he's got a half-decent record, 4 goals, 4 assists in 18 appearances. Did also get a red card once against Barcelona up to 10 years ago now for Real Madrid. And Danilo Pereira will be replacing Idrissa Gueye, who did pick up a yellow card like he did in the game in the first leg, so they decided to try and save him and not get him sent off. So they've brought on Danilo Pereira, the 29-year-old holding midfielder, joined from Porto in the summer. He was the one who replaced Moise Kean in the reverse leg to try and shore up the defence going into the end of that game. So Navas's goal kick's gone straight onto the head of Busquets. Falls to Angel Di Maria. Florenzi. Di Maria getting his first few touches, and he's already been tackled by Griezmann, but it fell straight back to the Argentine. And it's now Danilo Pereira also getting his first few touches on the ball. Di Maria switches onto the left-hand side, and he's going to go for it with Diallo. Forward to Mbappe, looks for the 1-2 with Diallo Mbappe there, but he's put too much on it, the left winger for tonight, Kylian Mbappe, and he gives the ball to Barcelona with a throw-in. They've gone back to Firpo. We'll bring it forward confidently. Jordi Alba. To Messi, dropped deep all the way to the halfway line for the ball. To Busquets, lays it back into Messi. Busquets, 1-2 with Messi again. Drops the shoulder and goes past Paredes, Now into Griezmann. He's got Dest on the right hand side, making a run into the box, but decides to go to the opposite side to Alba with a right-footed pass, who then goes inside to Messi. Needs to score. What a block by Marquinhos. It's still there. Messi, can he shoot? Falls to Griezmann. Oh, there's so many bodies behind the ball. They can't work a shot. And what defending by Marquinhos as they survive a deadly Barcelona attack. Messi again, another big chance he's missed. Great ball by Alba to feed it into him. And then from 6 yards out, he looked to shoot. And the captain Marquinhos threw his body at it. And before you knew it, nearly every single every single PSG player was in front of the ball. And then they couldn't work a shot, either Messi or Griezmann. What a block. That was destined for the goal from 6 yards out. But Marquinhos said no to Messi. And the goal didn't go in. And it was a good block in the end. This is Pedri. Straight back in the possession for Barcelona. Alba to Dembele. Alba again. A little bit short there, but no foul on Verratti. Firpo to Messi now on the right. Pressure by Mbappe, but he can work it to De Jong. Busquets. De Jong over to Longley. Dembele looking inside for Pedri, but it's been cut out by Danilo Pereira. Verratti's just dawdling on it on the edge of the box, and they can win it back, but the attack's too quick for Barcelona. They've been caught out in possession, and Verratti can swing it over to Icardi, who lays it into Danilo Pereira. Shifts it to Abdou Diallo on the left. Right-footed ball inside to Paredes as they work their way out of the press of Barcelona as Mbappe flicks it into Icardi. Nodded down to Paredes. Hits it off Anthony Taylor last. And he has to stop play as it did come off the referee in the light blue shirt and the black shorts. Pochettino will not be fully satisfied as of yet. The game isn't over. Busquets, who wins it back off Mbappe on the halfway line. It's now with Pedri forward to Alba. Messi, Alba, back heel into Messi again on the left-hand side. He's going to look to work across. He is going to do so. A little bit too intricate, looking for Alba's run inside. Easy collected by Keylor Navas. Thrown straight to Mbappe, Di Maria, who's found himself on the right-hand side here. Uses the support of Florenzi. Back to Danilo Pereira. A few step overs himself and lays it into Paredes, forward to Verratti. Back he goes to Marquinhos, who just gets there ahead of Messi. It's now Di Maria around 40 yards away from goal, the Argentine. Finds a ball into the box where Icardi can work it to Mbappe. His pass has been intercepted by Busquets. And Barcelona can clear. A bit of a 50-50 challenge there by Mbappe and Busquets. And as Barcelona clear, PSG have it back again, as they've worked it to their goalkeeper. Forward to Danilo Pereira, who has all the time in the world. Verratti. Di Maria back to Verratti again towards the halfway line. Paredes found himself further forward as he uses Mbappe. Verratti, Di Maria looks for a swinging ball in towards Mbappe, cut out by De Jong. Forced a long lay, who had a poor touch and can recover with the challenge on Verratti. And it's now with Jordi Alba. Griezmann is coming to support to get the ball. Liverpool is still 0-0 with Leipzig. Busquets. They've really lost the intensity, Barcelona. Like I said, I feel like if that Messi penalty went in that he missed just before half-time, I think it would have changed the dynamic of the game. Because instead of having needing 3, you only need 2. And then if you get 1 early on, then you only need 1 and the game changes. But 3 is just that extra bit of mountain to climb as Pedri has it for Barcelona on the left. Not much real support there. He looks to try and take on Florenzi, which he does do nice with a nice little roulette. And he brings Messi back into play. It's Messi over to Firpo, to Dest, the right wing back. 1-on-1 with Diallo. Uses Firpo again, inside to Busquets. Finds Griezmann, too much on it. Goes under his foot. And Keylor Navas sees it away for a goal kick. Thanks to everyone who has joined the stream tonight and liked and stayed and subscribed if you were new. Do appreciate it. Serginho Dest, the right wing back, is being replaced by Francisco Trincao, another youngster for Barcelona, signed in the summer by Braga, or from Braga. 20 league appearances, only the 2 starts. He's got 3 goals in the league. Trincao, he also made 5 Europa League appearances before joining Barcelona for Braga. So a little bit of Europa, a little bit of European experience for Trincao. They'll be looking for him to make a difference. A bit more of an attacking option on that right hand side because they do need goals as soon as possible. Barcelona, we've known that since the end of the first leg, never mind just tonight in general. De Jong. Messi, who's the furthest on the right hand side, pokes it inside towards Trincao, but he's being caught by Diallo in the face, and the referee will give a free kick in the end for Barcelona despite the Messi misplaced pass. A little bit of contact there. Pochettino asking a few questions of Anthony Taylor. Mauricio Pochettino won trophy as manager, and that was at PSG after a few games, winning the French Super Cup, and he also won the Spanish Cup as a player. The record against Ronald Koeman is very, very positive. 5 wins in 8 games. Got to remember as well, they were both former Southampton managers, and look where they are now. 2 of the biggest clubs in the world, you could argue. As a switch on for Barcelona to Lionel Messi on the far right hand side. Doesn't really know where to go on the edge. He's going to go on the outside towards the byline and gets a right-footed dinks ball in. Too much on it. Out for a goal kick it is for PSG, and the more seconds tick, the more minutes go by, the less likely it is Barcelona are going to progress, and it looks like they are going to be crashing out of the Champions League in the quarter-final stages. Obviously, there's still time for a miracle, but it is looking less likely by every passing second. PSG have a throw in on their left-hand side as they look to work it out from the back. Cardi. Dispossessed by Firpo, but it falls to Verratti, who just clears it forward for PSG, but not towards a PSG player. Stegen quickly played forward to Alba. Pedri, halfway line is Longley. Pedri over to the right hand side to Junior Firpo, number 24 for Barcelona. Now here's Trincao. Busquets. Back to De Jong again. Jordi Alba now has it off Longley, inside to Griezmann, through to Dembele in the box, pulls it back towards Messi, important touch by Danilo Pereira. Marquinhos can slice the clearance away for a corner, and PSG survive again. So close for falling into the path of Messi, but it's a really vital interception by Danilo Pereira, the Portuguese international, 49 caps for his country. A goal would be massive here for Barcelona. Crossed in by Dembele, flicked on by Busquets, good save by Navas. Nearly caught out at the near post there, but not to be, as Busquets wins another corner for Barcelona as it came off Verratti last and he saw it out. But Busquets has got the flick on there and he nearly caught out Navas at the near post. The Costa Rican's reflexes was quick enough to stop the ball from going into the back of the net, but we've got another corner here. 21 minutes to go, 69th minute we're in. Anthony Taylor, the referee, just having a word with Longley and Kempembe. Presnel Kempembe, that is. We're going to get the cross now by Ousmane Dembele. Whipped in and headed away by Marquinhos. As far as De Jong, who heads it in the sky looking for Alba. Pressured by Di Maria, but he gets ahead of the Argentine winger, Alba, and it now falls to Pedri. Back towards to Stegen. Forward quickly to De Jong. All PSG plays behind the ball. As Mo Salah scored to make it 1-0 to Liverpool, so that's them through. Because Leipzig now need to score 3 goals in 20 minutes in that game. Same as this game. 3 goals in 20 minutes needed for the away side. So it's De Jong to Messi. Just lays it into Clement Longley. Pulled back to Lionel Messi. Through towards Pedri. Cut out by Paredes. And it's now Icardi and the brakes on. Di Maria's to his right. Just to hold it up, Angel Di Maria. and works it away from Pedri really nicely. Still on the ball, Angel Di Maria on the halfway line. Does end up releasing it to Presnel Kimpembe. It's now to Di Maria, who's drifted to the left hand side. Now with Abdou Diallo, the left back. Forward to Verratti, takes on the half turn. Has to cut back and then go forward again towards Di Maria, who has been tackled by Trincao. Has been told to get up by Anthony Taylor, not letting anything really stand by of the game. Anthony Taylor letting it flow. It's Longley to Alba, inside to Messi. To Alba. Now to Dembele, who's peeled to the left hand side. Messi to Pedri. Brings Junior Firpo into play. He's got Trincao to his right, making a run inside the box. And here he is, the Portuguese winger. Goes around the outside on the byline, pulls it across, falls to the back post to Alba, who puts it back in towards Firpo. And it's cleared away by PSG for a throw in for Barcelona towards the corner flag, which has been taken quickly to Firpo, the centre-back, who's been brought forward here. Busquets to De Jong. Over to Longley. Now finds Jordi Alba, 1-on-1 with Florenzi. Messi, 1-2 with Alba. Can he keep it in? He can. He can get a cross in. And he works it out for a corner for Barcelona as Marquinhos came across to block the cross. You just really feel with that Messi penalty before half-time, this game's different. And here he is, Messi, with the ball. Back to De Jong, who then clips the ball in from the corner towards Longley, who's gone for it. Navas wins the ball with a punch, but it's been kept alive by Barcelona with Trincao. Gets onto his left foot and puts it across towards the back post, where Florenzi there to nod it down to Icardi, who ends up volleying the ball away to the halfway line to De Jong, who brings it down beautifully, the Dutch makeshift centre-back for today's game. Alba forward to Dembele. Busquets. Can't quite go back to De Jong. Fell to Icardi, who had a heavy touch and does end up going back to De Jong. And Barcelona need to score very quickly now if they want to do it. As Mane's given Liverpool a 2-0 lead, so that's 4-0 up on aggregate. As Messi's been brought down on the edge of the box there, just on the left-hand side, as he looked to get past Alessandro Florenzi, who scored very famous goals against Barcelona. One from the halfway line for Roma, but then was also a part of a 6-1 loss in 2015-16 for Roma against Barcelona, but then also was a part of the 3-0 win that sent Barcelona out of the Champions League in the 2017-18 season. You might remember the Greek god from Rome, Manolas, scoring that goal. So not the greatest look in the Champions League, Florenzi and Roma, but then he's also had great times, inflicting pain on Barcelona. But the main thing is Barcelona have got a free kick with Messi. It's not really a shooting kind of shot angle, more for a cross, but you just never know with Lionel Messi. You didn't see his goal coming, but that came out of nowhere. Here he is, number 10, Lionel Messi. Going to go for the cross. Headed away by Icardi to the edge of the box. Trincao with the volley blocked. And can be cleared by Diallo, still on the edge with Messi. Headed away by Florenzi. Mbappe can just about take it in his stride and he's going to clear it. No, he's not. He's going to fake shot that and try and pass it to his full-back, Florenzi, which he has done in the end. And he's cleared it down the line towards Longley, who can regain the ball for Barcelona. That Trincao volley was hit really sweetly, but it just cannoned off a player in the end. I'm not sure if it was a Barcelona or PSG player because it came at such pace. But they could have another chance here with Messi. Tries to go inside, then goes back on the outside onto his left foot, lays it into Jordi Alba, who pulls it across towards Dembele, and he just misses it. Any sort of touch towards goal, and I think that's into the back of the net. Zipped across, got there ahead of Abdou Diallo, the left back. Couldn't quite put a foot out to divert it home. Dembele seriously could have had about 5 goals tonight. And Barcelona will definitely look back at the game and think we've had chances to take this game. And they just didn't take it at all. Another really crashing out of the Champions League. And, you know, for Barcelona, this is a real embarrassment. They haven't actually been knocked out of the last 16 for a very, very long time. They haven't been knocked out of the last 16 for at least the last 10 years. But to be fair, despite Barcelona losing their last 2 games in the Champions League to Juventus in the group stage and to PSG, Barcelona have only suffered 5 defeats in their last 39 Champions League games, winning 24 and drawing 10. This Florenzi is just down at the minute, holding a bit of an issue, and he has been brought off Alessandro Florenzi, and it's going to be Colin Dagba to replace him. He's a 22-year-old right back, Colin Dagba, French under-21 international. Obviously not anymore because he's 22, but he was. That's his furthest French level. He's not quite got in the senior team yet. Playing his 4th Champions League appearance. In his last 3, he's only managed to clock up 110 minutes. Barcelona have had plenty of chances to score these 4 away goals and just haven't taken them. It's their own fault. They've had the chances. I'm not just saying that. They've had the chances to score the 4 away goals to go through, but if you don't take chances, you can't get anywhere in football. Diallo takes the throw in as Florenzi's come off now for Dagba. As De Jong has it back from the throw in for PSG, couldn't quite keep it under their possession. And there's Longley back to Frankie De Jong. Junior Firpo. Inside to Busquets. Back to Frankie De Jong. Now Griezmann works it into Jordi Alba. Edge of the box is Pedri. Looks for Jordi Alba on the return, and he gets it too, and he gets a pull back towards Dembele. Sliced by Marquinhos, who punches away. Keylor Navas there, not really knowing if he had anyone around him. Bit of a panic punch, but it has fell thankfully for Di Maria. As PSG look to try and work their way out from the back here with Verratti getting it into Di Maria. Good play from PSG. He's now back inside to Diallo. Takes a nice heavy touch in front of him and looks to release towards Icardi. Too much on it, his momentum kind of couldn't really control the pass there, and it's gone back to Barcelona. It's now with Junior Firpo to Messi. They still need 3 goals. Got to remember in the 6-1 game they won 4 years ago against PSG to come back from all odds. 3 of those goals, one came in the 88th minute, one in the 91st, and then one in the 95th. So they can come from any time, but Dembele's just been caught offside there from Jordi Alba's forward pass. But we're getting a triple change from Barcelona. Got Eli Mariba, the 18-year-old central midfielder. He's been linked to Manchester United for an £86 million price tag. He scored a goal in La Liga. It's his first ever time in a Champions League squad, so it's his first ever appearance he's on. Martin Braithwaite's also on, formerly of Middlesbrough. And Miralem Pjanic, formerly of Juventus, who obviously got knocked out yesterday. He replaces Pedri, and Ousmane Dembele was brought off for Braithwaite, and Eli Mariba replaces Sergio Busquets. So a bit of freshness. Is it a little bit too late from Ronald Koeman? We're going to find out as Keylor Navas sends away the free kick forward. Flicked on by Icardi. Fell straight to De Jong though, unfortunately. And Firpo has it on the edge of the box now with De Jong. Over to Stegen, right in front of his box. He has to be careful here as he goes towards Trincao on the right. His touches fell to De Jong. It's now Pjanic. Firpo through to Mariba, who's just had a bit of a heavy touch there, and Mbappe can take it away, but he's been tackled by Griezmann. Mariba uses his strength to win the ball back. Very nicely done by the young midfielder. It's now with De Jong as they have to try and bring it forward. Barcelona, they're really running out of time rapidly. It's Jordi Alba. Mariba, 27, that's the number he's got. The young midfielder. It's Firpo. To Trincao. To Pjanic is in the Barcelona half. That's how deep they are at the minute. Barcelona struggling to get it forward. Here's De Jong. Strides forward and brings Griezmann into play. He's going to look for a switch on the right hand side to Firpo, and he's found him, and he's just headed it forward to Trincao, who looks to try and bring it forward as he gets past Di Maria. Can't quite get himself past Diallo, who's been fantastic since coming on at half time. Tackles him and finds Di Maria. He's been tackled by Trincao and comes off the Barcelona player last out for a throw in for PSG. It's Liverpool, strange, isn't it? Playing the Champions League against better opposition and they win 2-0. Winning 2-0 against Leipzig, who also crashing out, semi-finalists last year. Beaten by PSG. This is Mariba for Barcelona as they've won it back from that corner. From that free throwing. You can tell I'm tired. I'm absolutely knackered. De Jong. Will we get a miracle in Paris for Barcelona, or will it be Messi's last ever appearance in the Champions League for Barcelona? Is he on his way out? Questions yet to be answered. So it is Mariba, the midfielder. Finds Miralem Pjanic, who was using the swap deal, including the Brazilian midfielder Arta, who went the other way to Juventus. Pjanic. Over to the left, to Longley. Ball pass forward to Jordi Alba. Messi, first time to Griezmann, first time to Messi. Back inside to Pjanic, lets it run for Griezmann on the edge of the box. Tries to play it inside, deflects to Trincao on the edge of the box on the right hand side. Back over to Griezmann. Plays it in towards Alba. Can keep it in and pull it back to Messi. Can't quite have a shooting opportunity yet. He's going to look to maybe work a pass. Outside of the boot to the edge of the box to Mariba. Finds Griezmann. Back towards the back stick where Jordi Alba has to rush onto a header away by Dagba, who's won the ball back for PSG, and he's won a throw-in as it came off Longley last. As the ball just kind of went into no man's land there, and he took advantage. Neymar, who's not had to play any minutes in this game, will be excited for the quarterfinals if he's back from injury. Zicardi's lost it from the throw. Good defending by De Jong. It's now Messi to Mariba. De Jong, Longley, over to Junior Firpo, who replaced Mingueza early on. He's misplaced a pass. Paredes can get it to Verratti. First time ball to Di Maria. Just lifted forward to Mbappe, who scored the penalty tonight. Running at Barcelona. Sees an option of Icardi to his right, who's entered the box. Can he get a right foot shot away? He does, and it's always off target. Ter Stegen can take the goal kick now. Poor from Icardi. Should have done a little bit better with that if he could have. He's only scored one goal against Barcelona prior to this Champions League time. That was against Barcelona for Inter Milan back in the 18-19 season as they drew 1-1 with Barcelona. And his Brathwaite to Jordi Alba. Across to Mariba. Good ball inside to Trincao, who came across from the right to the left, but his touch is too heavy and it can trickle away for a goal kick for for PSG. And I think this is it for Barcelona. I don't think they'll do it. I think they've run out of time. 3 goals in 7 minutes plus added on time. Asking a lot. Asking a lot. So we've got another change. It's another PSG change, and it was a player who was actually on the bench for Barcelona in that 6-1 win 4 years ago. It is Rafinha, who's joined PSG from Barcelona, who he made 90 appearances for, but he's now in the colours of PSG, and he's yet to score yet for them, but soon come for Rafinha as he replaces Marco Verratti, the mini Italian who's run the game again today, making his 65th Champions League appearance. Verratti, 3 red cards, all in 3 different seasons: 13-14 season, the 2016-17 season, and the 17-18 season there, Verratti. But no red card in any of these games, which is good for PSG, or this season. Keylor Navas sends it forward. A header won by Icardi. Falls straight to Di Maria on the left-hand side. Can he work himself away from the pressure of Firpo? He can. He gets it inside towards Rafinha, but he's been challenged by Mariba. And it's Griezmann over to Jordi Alba. PSG half we go. Alba, Griezmann, first time ball forward to Messi. He's got Trincao making a run, and he will use the Portuguese man. And he pulls it back to Mariba. Back heel just behind Pjanic, and he lays it off to Griezmann. Blazes it over the crossbar. And you could maybe think there, should Mariba have shot? Unselfish, went for the back heel. And as they've worked it to Griezmann, he relaxed onto it. And put too much power onto it. And over the bar it went. But Mariba, Eli Mariba, the youngster, the 18-year-old, turned 18 in January, born in 2003. Probably should have took the shot on there himself as it was pulled back, but not to be. But the 3 time in a row French champions are looking like they're heading through to the last 8 alongside Borussia Dortmund, Porto, Liverpool and themselves. But who knows, as Pjanic has it, the Bosnian. has started 6 of the 7 Champions League games. That's now 6 of 8 as they've lost the ball now, Di Maria. And Pjanic is looking to try and recover back, but they've moved it away from him. It's now with Danilo Pereira, the PSG holding midfielder. Kimpembe working it back to the goalkeeper, Keylor Navas. The 3-time Champions League winner himself under Real Madrid. Great ball to Di Maria, brought down nicely. It's now Diallo, takes on Firpo. Can't quite take on Pjanic, one back, and Trincao can bring it away for Barcelona as he's looking to the left-hand side where Messi collects. He's got Alba in front of him. He's got Griezmann in support with Trincao. Messi just plays it over back to Trincao. Pjanic takes over, poor ball, easily cut out by Dagba. He completes a 1-2 with Mbappe. Calling Dagba, and he now gives it to Rafinha. Dagba again. Back to Marquinhos. A little bit too much on it. Can just avoid the corner in the end, and Keylor Navas has to hurry it away. Jordi Alba looks to keep it in, but he just touched it straight to Mbappe, and then as he's relayed it into Rafinha, Pjanic takes him down, and a free kick it will be for PSG, and I think this could be it for Barcelona, a round of 16 exit. Both Ronaldo and Messi knocked out of the last 16. We see in the end of an era in the 2021 Champions League, because it looks like Ronaldo might not have long left at the top of the game. 36 years old now, he's been in the game for a long time. Messi might be coming to an era at Barcelona. He's looking to force a move away, maybe to PSG or to Manchester City. As Barcelona have it now with Pjanic as they've won it off PSG. Looks so promising, and like I said, that Messi penalty goes in. I think they do it, or they get a lot closer than what they have, at least score another goal. They could do so here with the attack with Jordi Alba. Ball through looking for Messi, cut out by Marquinhos, the predecessor of Thiago Silva as the captain. Away for a throw and it goes. Number 5, Marquinhos, been at the club now for up to 8 years. Signed from Roma. He's played 310 games now for the club. Messi finds a gap to Pjanic, tackled strongly by Danilo Pereira. Falls to Icardi. Brings Di Maria into play, and there could be a counter-attack on another goal to really kill off the tie. Looks to feed through Mbappe in the gaps that Barcelona were leaving, but too much pace on the pass from Di Maria, and the ball goes straight back to Ter Stegen. That's surprising from Di Maria. 12 assists this season, so his passing has been on point. As De Jong wins a free kick on the halfway line, and he was pulled back by Rafinha, booking as well for him by Anthony Taylor, or was it Icardi who was pulling him back? Icardi been a bit of a batsman himself this season. 5 goals in 14 league appearances, but he has been injured for almost half the games in the league. So it's Jordi Alba. Messi on this left-hand side. Pjanic. Back to Alba again. He's going to put the cross in low towards Griezmann. Cleared away and headed away by Dagba. Pjanic will retreat to Longley. Forward to Frenkie de Jong. Tries to find a gap in between Rafinha and Paredes, but it comes off Rafinha last, and a throw in it'll have to be for Barcelona. That's what they're going to have to settle with for now. It's a goal in the 31st minute for Mbappe, and in the 37th for Messi is the difference. And Messi was a cracking goal, but it's going to mean nothing come the last whistle blown by Anthony Taylor, the referee. De Jong inside to Pjanic. Over towards Trincao. Got a lot of work to do here, the wingers. He looks to take on Abdou Diallo. Has to force his way back to Firpo. First time into Mariba. Pjanic looks for Firpo as he made a run in behind, but it's been caught out there, and they could be caught out in defence here. It's Mbappe who's been given the ball by Icardi. He's one-on-one with Longley. He enters the box, goes on the outside, left-footed strike, and he's blazed over the bar. Should have scored Kylian Mbappe. We expect better, even though he's only 22 years old. His goal scoring record for PSG, 157 appearances, 116 goals. Even on his weaker left foot, he did the hard work. Just needed to keep a bit of composure. Got a little bit too excited, and the ball went over the bar. We've got 3 minutes. I've added on time, and take this in, Barcelona fans. This could be the last Champions League bit of action you see with Messi wearing the colours of your team. Alba. De Jong. Forward to Pjanic. Slowly over to Junior Firpo. Trincao. Left-footed player playing on the right-hand side, so looking for a left-footed pass. Taking too long and tackled by Danilo Pereira and be cleared down the line by Di Maria, but it came off Firpo, so slowed its way down and it fell to Trincao in the end, and it's now Messi. Can't quite find his pass, but it deflects to Mariba. Over to Griezmann on the edge. Finds Jordi Alba. Pull back to Rafinha in a PSG shirt. He's no longer your teammate, Jordi Alba. He left in the summer. PSG have it back with Dagba to Rafinha. Back to Dagba with a 1-2. Holding on to the ball, the number 31 there. Trying to clip it down the line. He got a nick off a Barcelona player last, I thought, but no. Came off a Barcelona player and then off a PSG player last to win the corner for Barcelona. That's what the referee chose anyway. Taken quickly with Messi. Gets the ball in the box and I think it's gone over everyone's head. And a goal kick it'll be for PSG. They tried, they huffed and puffed Barcelona, but they really missed many opportunities. Ousmane Dembele must have had about 5 in this game, 4 in the first half. Messi missed a penalty, saved onto the crossbar by Keylor Navas. Griezmann's had a few bites at the cherry. The whole team has. Busquets nearly scored a header at the near post, but I think when things are meant to be, they're not meant to be, and it's definitely not for Barcelona tonight. They've definitely had enough chances to score 4 goals tonight, but they just haven't taken them. They're going to walk away with only 1 goal instead of 4, and they're going to crash out of the Champions League at the round of 16 stage for the first time for over 10 years. At least. It could be longer than that. Could Ronald Koeman's job be on the line at such an early stage in his Barcelona career? You know, he's only lost 8 games as Barcelona manager. He's scored 92, now 93, and conceded 44. And Barcelona had won their last 4 in a row before today's game. At least they'll keep an unbeaten run in terms of games played, because this will more likely end a draw. We've got 13 seconds left of the game. It's Barcelona with the ball on the halfway line with Lionel Messi. This could be the last few touches. This ball's been deflected away, and PSG have it, and that's all that she wrote. Anthony Taylor blows the whistle. 3 minutes of additional time has been played, and PSG will march through to the last 8 of the quarter-finals of the Champions League. Barcelona and Lionel Messi crash out. Very disappointing performance in terms of the first leg anyway. They gave themselves too much of a mountain to climb, Barcelona, in the end. And they couldn't save themselves. Could be the end for Messi. Could be the end of an era. Pochettino will be delighted that his first major task as PSG manager, his first major hurdle, has been jumped over successfully and pretty, to be honest, quite smoothly. Oh, I know it was a 1-1 today, but I think Pochettino knew the lead they had, and just relax the game a bit. I mean, if PSG needed goals, I think they definitely would have gone for it more and probably would have scored more. So, I mean, I wouldn't read too much into this scoreline of 1-1. I really do believe that PSG could have scored more goals if they wanted to. But in the end, it's Barcelona crashing out. PSG go through. And for PSG, it is looking favourable in terms of maybe progressing. You know, Dortmund, who I know have got Haaland, but I think PSG would fancy themselves against Dortmund. PSG, who also played, remember they played Dortmund last year and beat them to get into the last 8 themselves. And then there's Porto as well. I think all teams will want Porto. In all respect, I know they beat Juventus, but then again Liverpool, who just seem to turn it on when it comes to Europe, so I think they'll want to avoid them. They came away with a 2-0 win against Leipzig, 4-0 after 2 legs. That's a really impressive win for Liverpool, beating the former Champions League semi-finalist last year of Leipzig. Really good performance. Even though I didn't watch any of the games because we were watching PSG Barcelona to win 2-0 in 2 games against Leipzig. You must have done something right. Smiles on the faces of all the Liverpool players and staff. But that's the first 4 quarter-finalists. PSG, Liverpool, Borussia Dortmund and Porto. It's a good little mix there. I think all teams in that little group will fancy playing each other, I think. Maybe teams might want to avoid PSG, but it shows today Barcelona got at them and they put them under pressure. Maybe a bit more clinical finishing from a team. Could source an upset for PSG in the next round. No matter who they play, who knows? We've got 4 more quarterfinals to confirm. Will Chelsea go through? Will City go through? They should do, really. But a heartbreak for Messi in the end. And it sees PSG go through an Mbappe penalty and a Messi screamer with the 2 goals. And it was 2 goals that in the end, in the grand scheme of the game, didn't really mean much because Barcelona couldn't scrape back the 3-goal deficit that they put themselves in after the first leg. Great commentary as always. Cheers. Thank you very much. But that is going to be the end of this commentary. Make sure we are back Saturday, 5:30, Everton versus Burnley. And then after that, make sure you're here same time next week, 8 o'clock UK time. Atletico Madrid travel. I say travel, I think it's neutral venue. But Chelsea will play their home game against Atletico Madrid next week. And that's going to be commentated on this time, Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Make sure you are there. And other than that, that's the end of the stream. Messi couldn't quite lead Barcelona into the last 8. Could that be his last performance in the Champions League for Barcelona? We're going to have to wait and see. But take nothing away from PSG. They got the job done in the first leg. They relaxed in the second. And an Mbappe penalty eased the nerves. And they were able to see out Barcelona out of the Champions League. And who will they get in the last 8? Who knows? Will they fancy themselves? They definitely will. But for me, that's it. Make sure you're here on Saturday. And thanks for watching.